Look at this pile underneath.
Oh yeah.
I mean, what is our plan here?
Well, we'll pass out. Not everyone has to.
It's called eating.
No. I'm saying like I could have moved before we trapped me in here. Like.
And it smells delightful in here, wouldn't you say, Menace?
I love it.
Menace is taking pictures like a tourist. Because there's all these like hot pockets that are in the studio. Seabass, after this round of food news that we just did, was letting us know we had 15 or so different hot pockets.
Give or take.
There's a pile of empty boxes underneath him.
There's no way we're going to get to all of these, but we're going to taste drive some of these.
Sample.
It has been years. I think Greg and I probably had the hot pocket around the same time.
Like maybe the 90s?
Maybe the 90s. It has been
like
early
to mid-90s.
Yeah, I'd say late 90s for me.
Yeah.
I would say early.
And Sammy's freaking out that there's food in the studio.
It's too much. Can we
It wasn't about the food.
None of
What's
what
the matter?
I said was about the food.
Oh, yeah, you did.
They brought in this huge cart of Hot
No.
Pockets,
No,
and then I got
before
trapped
that.
in here
Before
with
that.
my
Hold on,
hair.
before that.
Hold on.
You're
So what are you worried about?
I'm not worried about
She was just
anything.
No, you were
talking
like, are
about
we really going to
logistics.
eat all of these?
Oh, because he said he had 15 different
Yes,
types,
yes,
and
yes.
I said, "Are we? We're not trying 15 different types."
And we
are
said,
we?
what's wrong with that?
All right, well, we're wasting time arguing about that.
seriously.
Let's get to the eating.
Yes.
All right, so Seabass, what's up first
Well,
here?
we're going to start with the classics. I'm passing around. You don't have to eat all of these. But here's a
But you
Philly
can.
cheesesteak. I'm passing around, cut in halves. You can grab what you want. Don't grab what you don't
Philly
want.
cheesesteak. Now we're going to rank these.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
so the ones that we try
It's
here.
to jog your and Greg's memory because
Yeah,
Benda
yeah.
said, "Hey, man, we've been sleeping on these Hot Pockets."
Yeah,
This is
and-
the original. That's the. Oh, well, here's the thing: is Hot Pockets they have ditched the crisping sleeve.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
really?
It's no longer a thing.
It's not
Wow.
so now the crisping sleeve
Well, it
is
never
in
worked.
the food.
So it's just part of it.
This is not original. You say it different. It tastes different than the regular Philly.
No, wait.
Okay.
Oh, this
Philly
is a Philly.
cheesesteak.
Okay.
Yeah.
This isn't bad.
Yep, not good.
Here's
No,
some more
I
of
said
these
not good.
for passing
Okay.
around. Now, folks don't know this, but I didn't even know this. I'll admit, even Science with Seabass, that's more Philly. It's the same thing if whoever doesn't have one.
Oh, okay.
We're good.
The crisping sleeve was actually called a susceptor. That's and what it does is it's coated with metal, which absorbs the heat from the microwaves and then radiates that heat back on. 'Cause I always thought it was reflecting the microwave heat. No, it's absorbing
Wow.
and re-radiating. But Hot Pocket some time ago ditched that because they said it just wasn't necessary.
Really?
Okay.
We're
I thought
probably
it was
all.
such an innovation.
I know.
in
Well,
its
the
The
thing
thing
day.
is,
radioactive.
it's hidden in a bunch of different. It's like inside of popcorn bags. Like susceptors are hidden all
yeah.
around different
French
types
fries.
of. Yeah,
Okay.
you
What-
just don't know about it.
All right, so
So-
the Philly cheesesteak.
Are we rating these like
I mean, just
1
tell
out
us,
of
give your
10?
thoughts. Or,
We're going to rank them.
Oh,
So
okay.
whatever's your favorite
Okay.
down to your least favorite.
So this is a newer one for me, anyways. The 4 meat and 4 cheese.
Oh yeah.
If you want to pass that around
Four
there.
banger.
So what? Pepperoni, sausage.
Let me bring that up here.
What else would be in there? 4
Pepperoni,
meat.
sausage, pork, chicken, and beef.
Chicken beef. Oh,
Canadian-
chicken, yeah.
Okay, that's all the sausages, I guess. All 3 of those. Canadian style bacon, Italian style meatball,
Yeah.
and cheeses in an Italian style seasoned crust. The 4 meat and 4 cheese. Again, they're a giant box of these, and it's one thing with Hot Pockets, Greg. I think we might have mentioned this is they've abandoned anything vegetable. Like that's
Oh,
out.
really?
Yeah, they used
Like
to
the
have
broccoli
Because I
and
remember
chicken.
the broccoli.
Well, the
chicken.
broccoli and chicken still exists, but I could not find it.
wow.
I went on DoorDash, Instacart. They was listed at like one store, and they were out of stock.
Ain't nobody want that.
Oh, if they're out of
That's
stock.
that's the 4 meat, 4 cheese.
If you want to pass them more of those around in case anyone didn't get one. I mean, I have
we're
one
good.
over here.
We got 'em.
All right.
I'll take one.
We got 'em.
I didn't try one yet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so it's the Woody Show taste drive of Hot Pockets,
The,
Philly cheesesteak, and the 4 meat, 4 cheese.
the herbed crust is actually, you can tell the difference.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're not hot lava because Seabass has been cooking these.
Yeah.
For half an hour plus.
Yeah, he's been working on it during the breaks. and
Slaving
everything
over
else,
a hot
so-
In fact, waiter, mine is ice cold.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's all right.
I'm sending
Yeah.
it back.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Too
mine
bad.
wasn't.
And I do like your choice of outfit. He's in a Chef Seabass
Yeah.
outfit today.
Yeah, it's
That's-
very, very professional.
yeah, very professional. All right, next up.
From the original lineup,
Hot Pocket Taste Drive.
steak and cheddar. Passing that around
Oh,
there.
Steak
yeah,
and
this-
cheddar.
yeah,
That's
this is a-
different than the Philly cheese.
This is an OG.
Right. This is And the Philly cheese.
Okay.
I'm sure it's been around for a number of years, but it's not the original lineup for anybody.
This almost be like a roast beef sandwich that you would get, right?
Right.
Like a Hot Pocket version of a roast beef sandwich.
Okay.
All right, yeah, so that would be different than the Philly cheesesteak. All right.
Okay.
All right, this one has what? Just cheddar cheese and
Steak and cheddar.
Is that beef or is that like something that used to be dried that they just
Beefish.
rehydrated? Yeah.
Yeah, this is like steakums.
And I'm also going to give you the ham and cheddar while we're at it.
Oh, another OG.
Yeah, that I remember the ham and cheddar very kind of fondly from my childhood.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there might be
If
some
you have
leaking
a-
and some drippage.
If you have a favorite Hot Pocket, text on over to 22987. What's number one? The number one Hot Pocket on your power ranking.
We gotta
Also,
know.
if you want to send over, like, what's your least favorite?
I don't know. See, that's the thing is they're all variations on a theme. It's all cheese
Right.
and meat, maybe some sauce, and I don't. To me, there's a difference without a distinction. Is that the phrase, right?
In what, from one to the next? you mean?
Right. I mean, we'll talk about it more in depth, but yeah, like I said, they've abandoned any kind of like variety. It's just meat,
Oh, yeah.
cheese.
This one's
They're
nice.
leaning into it.
Oh my god, I feel like this one when I bite into it, it's gonna be like it's gonna do the hot lava thing to my mouth.
Oh,
It's,
this is
it's
refreshing.
doable.
Go
Be
slowly.
careful.
Well, while you guys are having that, how about a third pepperoni and cheese?
Oh, wow.
A third of the and cheese. So we had steak, we had ham, and now pepperoni and cheese. Bonus on this one though, this is the Walmart version.
Ooh.
Oh, so
They
this
have-
is not Hot Pocket brand.
Right. So they do still have a pepperoni and cheese Hot Pocket brand. But now the Walmart version, also bonus, they keep not the crisping sleeve, but they have a crisping pouch.
Okay.
So it's kinda like a-
Hot
So
Pocket
same
version.
thing,
It's
basically.
not Hot
It's
Pocket.
well, but it's more of a wrapped. You crack the end of the pouch.
Oh, wait, what is this one again? This is the pepperoni,
Pepperoni
and
and
cheese.
cheese.
Walmart version.
So it doesn't say Hot Pockets on the.
It says like Great Value or whatever that house brand is.
And that red sauce in there is primary color red.
It is, and the dough is very different.
Yeah, it's very much. It's much of a blander,
Yeah.
almost like a saltwater cracker. Not saltwater cracker, just a
The saltine.
saltine cracker. Very bland. There's no herb topping on this Walmart.
No. They're not even trying.
yeah, that one's not great.
We've sampled
I will tell you
five
I will
so
tell
far.
you so far that better than I remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Good.
better than I
Overall,
remember. Yeah,
that's
because
good.
I think honestly, back when I last had these, they probably had 2 or 3 versions.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was it.
cheese,
Yeah, they had-
pepperoni.
Yeah, and then cheese.
Yeah, and that was it. What's the next one?
Okay, let's go with the breakfast hot pocket.
Oh,
Which-
I almost feel like that should be different.
It should be. And it's a bacon, egg, and cheese.
I mean, like a different category. You know, like these are the
Right.
ones for more like a lunch or dinner. And do they have more than one breakfast one? Or
I don't believe they do.
okay, well
And
then okay, but it's
In fact,
already-
I had-
Brunch pocket.
yeah, let's put it in the mix.
I had to go to a CVS to get these because they were not in the Walmart for some reason.
Okay, but they're
Bacon,
they're
egg,
a
and
hot
cheese.
pocket brand.
Oh yes, absolutely.
All right,
Most definitely.
all right.
This is the morning one.
Yeah, so it's got one there egg.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Oh, bacon, egg, and cheese. All right, bacon, egg, and cheese.
The outside dough looks fancier for some reason.
Yeah, it does.
Flaky.
It's like flakier, it has more
croissant-ish.
color, more croissant-like.
Because they had croissant pockets, but I think they've either discontinued or deeply cut those back because I didn't see them anywhere.
I will
So-
tell you that the cheese element of this one looks foul. Like it's
Don't
bright.
look-
It's
never look
bright
into it.
orange.
Yeah.
I mean, like bright orange.
Don't look into the middle. Are any of us ever going to be able to go to the bathroom again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
One thing that helps me, that makes me very regular as we're eating, is simple bread, like rice, bread, pizza dough, that sort of thing.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know about this one.
A breakfast.
All right. Next up,
Excuse me, I just took a giant bite.
Woody Show. If you're just tuning in, Taste Drive. We had a big kind of debate about Hot Pockets, and of course, Menace lit up
Yeah.
because he's super into the Hot
I
Pockets.
love some Hot Pockets.
Yeah,
Who
and-
doesn't?
I don't know. I just like
But then
ramen, right? It's like,
I
and
mean,
I'm not talking about like the fancy ramen you get
Right.
like at a restaurant. I'm talking about like
Like the bag.
Yeah,
little
yeah, the
square
stuff that's
bag.
like $2 for $1,
Yeah.
right? And you add the hot water. It's got that little foil seasoning packet
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Like you eat that at I feel like at a certain time in your life, a certain period of your life,
100%.
and then you move on from
Can't
it. To
stop,
me,
won't stop.
I'm saying, but to me, that's Hot Pockets.
Yeah.
You know,
When
We
I
left
was
it in our
making-
past.
you eat them when you have to.
Yeah.
You guys thought you were above Hot Pockets.
Yeah. I kind of moved on.
I tell you who's
when
above
I
them.
had them, I was
But-
making $6 an hour.
Yeah, and then I
Right.
told you guys there's way more Hot Pockets than when you grew up.
And
with
let's
them.
get into those
Yeah.
right now, Menace.
All right.
All right.
That's the new big and bold line.
So
the
be
av-
like that.
The average Hot Pocket's right around 4 ounces. Big and bolds are like 6.5 or so ounces.
Oh, yeah, for
They
the
said, hey,
hungry
you're
boy."
getting fatter. We'll get fatter too.
All right. Big and bold.
Big and bold chicken bacon ranch.
Oh, yeah. Chicken.
I like that.
Now, they have a chicken bacon ranch that is regular size, but this is the big and bolder size.
To accommodate our girth.
Yeah, exactly.
Chicken bacon ranch.
And by the way, Sammy, I noticed you haven't sampled one yet. Feel free to grab.
Doesn't like
haven't.
bacon.
Feel free to grab any. No, but I have any
I'm
of
okay.
these.
But I do love
Oh.
Hot Pockets. I used to eat them for every meal. I would have like 7 a day.
Chicken bacon ranch.
Chicken bacon ranch, big and bold. This is the BBO.
Also, a very different look of dough.
It does.
It almost looks like
oh,
those sushi rolls you
Hold
get
on.
with the paper.
Well, let me explain that, man. It's the crust, Greg, as you're noticing there. is Ranch Blasted.
Oh, wow.
It's a creamy ranch. You see,
Ranch
you
Blasted.
don't just
Almost choked.
That's hot.
you don't just cover it. You don't just coat it. You blast it.
Okay.
If you're a Hot Pocket, it's
I
a
wouldn't-
creamy
I
ranch.
wouldn't use the word bold.
No, I wouldn't.
I would use the word bland.
Bland,
really?
and I had high hopes for this one. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Because it says it's creamy ranch, smoked bacon, and reduced fat mozzarella. Who wants that?
Oh, that's what I'm tasting.
Yeah.
It's creamy.
I'm like,
Yeah.
there's something I don't like about this.
I don't feel like I just got ranch blasted.
Yeah.
It's creamy, but
Really?
it's bland.
I wanted that. I wanted to be ranch blasted up in my mouth.
All right. Well, I've got
Coating my
another
mouth.
blast for you from the fine folks at Hot Pockets. They're another big and bold. This is the buffalo style chicken,
Ooh, that sounds
and
good.
I
that
wanna
crust,
try, yeah.
that crust, Gina, is buffalo blast.
Buffalo blast.
Says so right there.
I love when my buffalo gets blasted.
It says spicy buffalo sauce with reduced fat cheddar. Why are they doing that?
because we're health conscious.
And then grilled chicken.
Because we're such skinny people.
Yeah,
right.
buffalo.
And this
Big
is
and bold.
another big and bold.
Big
Big and bold
Buffalo.
buffalo chicken. All right. And,
Buffalo blasted.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then pick out one more here, Seabass.
All right, you want to go? They have a Hot Ones collab, Menace.
Oh, yeah, I want to try.
Oh, wow.
This isn't bad.
what?
The buffalo chicken one?
I gave it the worst rating so far.
Interesting.
I'm getting no buffalo.
No
Yeah.
blasting?
I got
doesn't-
blasted
Oh,
with.
yeah.
If you gave that to me and said, what's
I like
this
that.
supposed to be, I would not think, oh, buffalo.
Get out. Are you
Buffalo
serious?
wing.
You can eat the chicken though, right? You can catch that.
Yeah, but
Sort of.
It's very mild. It's not super spicy.
Again, it's meat, cheese, and sauce. They love that combination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Menace, they have a couple of different hot ones. Of course, that's the interview thing with hot
Yeah.
wings. This one is called hot habanero, pepperoni, and sausage.
Ooh.
And it looks like it's blasted with something. I'm assuming something.
All right.
This is Los Calientes Rojo. Is that a
Oh,
brand
this
of
is gonna be
spice? or something?
spicy.
Well, they say it's only a 5 out of 10. And we just had hot ones, their ramen, and it wasn't.
Okay.
I mean, it was hot and spicy. Greg, you had some. Menace, you had some, I think.
it was super hot.
Okay,
All right.
so this might be. This is the hot habanero, pepperoni, and sausage.
All
Hot
right.
Ones Hot Pocket.
All
And
right.
by the way, thank you for saying habanero because apparently it's not habanero.
But there is no enye over the
Exactly,
end.
but we all
Yeah.
put one in.
This is by far the most crisp to the
Ooh,
to
yeah.
the feel.
It's a seasoned crispy crust. It doesn't say
Oh.
seasoned with what.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a delight.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And does the heat come in later?
Oh, no.
Oh,
yeah.
no, it starts.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Really?
It's
Oh,
got
that got spicy.
it's got a kick.
And by the way, this is one that does still come with the crisping sleeve.
Yeah. How do you say it, man? It's
Habanorius.
habanorius. That's from the archives.
Yeah.
Habanorius?
Ooh.
Habanorius.
Oh, it's getting hotter.
It definitely has a good amount of spice.
Yeah.
A little slap to it. Does it
Yeah.
slap?
So that's
Yeah.
hot ones what?
This is hot habanero, pepperoni, and sausage. They do another version too, which I can throw in if you want it for later. I know you guys are getting
I don't know if I
full.
can take
Your
it.
tummy wummies are getting fully woolly.
Well, it's a lot of dough.
Yeah, and by the way, there's 4 or 5 brands or varietals we haven't even gotten to yet.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what Menace has been saying.
Yeah.
Well, maybe like a little bonus follow up. Maybe
Oh,
Menace, you
yeah.
could try them like during the
Okay.
break, and
All
then
right.
you can give us like the ones we didn't try. Which one was your favorite? But we'll go over the list, and then we'll give you our power rankings for which ones we think are the best hot pockets out there on the market. Now that we've tried a good handful, we got what 9? 1,
Yes,
2,
9.
3, 4. We got 9 of them so far,
All right.
and then yeah. So we'll,
Feeling very sleepy.
and that one is pretty hot.
Yeah, it's still going.
Yeah, this is still going. The hot ones. The Woody Show. All right, well, we have all, with pen and paper, been coming up with our power rankings of Hot Pockets, which came up, and we debated them because Greg and I hadn't had them in years.
Many
Yeah.
a years.
Menace, what did you tell me?
2+ decades.
Yeah.
You tell me you did what to prepare for this? You
Oh, I pre-gamed with the Hot Pocket
Yeah.
yesterday.
Menace
Yeah,
Stay.
I had some yesterday.
Just want to make
Menace eats
sure.
them all the time. All right, so I'll quickly just give you, because I ranked all of them. I don't know if you guys
I did too.
You did?
I did top 3.
Yeah, I did my top 3 as well.
My number 1, here, I'll give you my top 3, and then I'll give you my last place.
Okay.
Top 3, at number 3, the ham and cheese.
Oh.
Classic, yes.
Number 2, the 4 meat, 4 cheese.
Oh.
And number 1, the Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had that. I had that as my number 1.
I like the Philly
Yeah.
as well. Very
I
solid.
did not mind as much as you guys did the big, bold buffalo chicken. That kind of made it middle of the list. But my least favorite was the hot ones, habanorius.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, that was my least favorite.
I didn't hate it.
Habanorius.
Well,
Yeah.
can I hop in then?
Yeah, sure.
Because that is my number 3.
That's your number 3,
Yeah,
okay.
because I do love spicy.
Yeah, it's just, you know what, to
Yeah.
me, it's like, it's one of those, it's unnecessarily spicy.
Yeah.
Well,
It could have been.
there's stuff out there that's way hotter.
Oh, I know, and I would never eat that. I'm saying, if it was about half the
Yeah.
spice that it was, I would
Oh.
find it perfectly enjoyable, especially for something like a hot pocket when
Yeah.
you're eating that.
Yeah.
Well, that was
The
my
taste was
number
pretty good.
3. My
All
number
right.
2 was Philly,
All right,
and number 1, 4 meat, 4 cheeses.
all right.
All about it.
So far, Menace and I are both on board with that Philly and the 4 meat, 4 cheese being pretty damn good. Pretty good.
Yeah, and on the bottom of my list, and the most disappointing part of all this, and I've never had them before, was the big and bolds. Like
Yeah.
I ranked them all the same.
Yeah.
I gave them 4s. I even had more than you. I even tried the steak
nacho.
nacho
Yeah.
big and bold.
Really, not
I
good.
found them all bland.
Yeah, that
Not
big and bold
flavorful.
chicken bacon ranch was the most bland of
Yeah.
all of them. That was my second to last, besides the hot ones, habanorias.
They're bland and bad.
I think
Yeah.
it's just they need to be more concentrated, so the
Okay. They're
not
so
bold.
the juices in there.
All right, what about you, Gina? Your top 3 and then your least favorite.
Woody, you and I are right on par with the top 3. My number 3 is the 4 meat, 4 cheese.
Okay.
My number 2 is the Philly cheesesteak. And my number 1, the classic ham and cheese.
Oh, yeah, that's
Very
number
hard
1?
to go wrong with the classic.
Okay.
It's safe. It's good. You know what you're going
Yeah.
to get. By far the worst. Just shooting hot, bland,
Garbage.
batter into my mouth.
That's hot.
Chicken bacon ranch was
The
2
big and
thumbs
bold.
down.
Yeah. all right.
Horrible.
That's her last place. Greg Gorey.
You know, I haven't had one in, let's say, 3 decades. I'm going to say I did not miss any of them. I really didn't.
Great.
We can live without them.
They were all very doughy, very bland.
He has
Yeah,
a more
so-
refined palate.
Well,
But I still have my power ranking.
Yeah, but what what I said is like I haven't had them in a long time either.
Yeah.
They're better than I remember
Really?
them being.
They're about the same as what I remember.
But I also agree with you that if I never had another one for the rest
Wouldn't
of my
miss
life,
it.
I would be
Good.
fine.
Wouldn't miss it.
Yeah.
My top 3, at number 3 was the 4 meat, even
Yeah.
though I thought it was just pepperoni, the end.
Okay.
You would not distinguish.
Right.
Number 2, I'm all alone on my island here. I thought the chicken ranch was
Really?
because it
Greg.
was creamy.
It was very creamy.
The dough was better.
It was like cream of car tire.
It was good. I
Yeah, but
loved it.
Like even car tire would have had more of a
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah.
Right? You would have tasted the rubber. This
Right.
was just
Yeah.
bland,
I liked it.
Oh, wow.
plain.
Wow.
I thought it was nice.
Nah,
All right.
dude.
And then number 1, like with you guys, ham and cheddar.
Ham and cheddar.
Classic.
All
The,
right.
the cheese is good. It tastes like ham. It actually had flavor. And my least favorite was that hot pepperoni, habanero
Yeah.
pepperoni one. Not because it was too spicy. That was not the case. It just had a terrible flavor.
Habanorius?
It tasted
Habanero.
very dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, dirty.
Yeah. Seabass.
Well, I'm going. I think mine are all the steak ones.
Okay.
Love the Philly. Sorry,
The Philly one's good.
I just tried one we haven't tried yet. It's the Hot Ones smoky green chili cheesesteak.
Oh wow.
And it's kind of like it's got like a dog food texture to it.
Oh,
Very spicy though.
That doesn't even sound good. I mean,
No.
Wow, that's
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
But yeah, Philly's number 2. Number 1, also a steak one. I like the steak nacho, the big and bold and
That's your number 1?
big, bold and beautiful.
And Menace,
Man,
you didn't
Menace,
like that one.
You didn't
No,
like it.
I didn't like any of the bolds, man.
Got a little bit of heat to it.
what'd you guys think of that breakfast one?
It was all right. It was in the
Very
middle.
weird.
That was number 6 on my
That was
put
list.
actually
that-
my 4th.
I put a 5 on
didn't
that.
like it.
5
It's
out of 10.
forgettable.
It was mid.
And then I also liked the steak and cheese. So anything steak I liked. Yeah. I think it's just I'm Greg. I'm
That's
burnt.
USDA grade A.
Oh, yeah, Wagyu.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's just 'cause I'm so burnt out on pepperoni.
Yeah.
For my life, I'm burnt out on it.
Exactly.
So I just it's not even registering for me.
All right, well, there you go. There's your power rankings, Woody Show power rankings, food news, Hot Pocket,
Amazing.
taste drive today. Yeah, well, there goes the diet, Greg, right?
I
Yeah,
know.
I know.
Damn it.
Starts tomorrow.
More Woody Show next. Hang on.